Good morning, Gemini. Welcome to your general reading. These are general messages from the universe, okay? So take the bits that resonate. Here we go, without further ado. Well, your circumstances you feel need a change. Okay, you could well be living with somebody, but there's a decision here, there's an action being taken. I'm getting a lot of contemplation has been going on your situation. All right, it's the person you've been dealing with, perhaps fire energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's air. Get it right, Clive. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, all right. And there's kind of an emotional wedge between you two, or either they're married or they have children or whatever, but there's an emotional wedge there. There's certainly a third opinion here, all right. But what I'm getting is you're getting much more creative about the situation now. You're tired of waiting, okay, so you're deciding to act. Person you're dealing with could be at a distance from you, perhaps even abroad, all right, but whatever, as I say, there's a third party. There's a very difficult decision here, and for some of you it's a decision between your present place of living with perhaps a new job offer. So it's a choice between love and career. Okay, but to follow one, there's kind of got to be a distancing or detachment from the other. Yeah, been facing this decision for a long while. There is a particular connection there that has come to an end, quite painfully, I might ask. But you finally realised, that perhaps the person you've been with or dating or whatever is not your destiny. Okay, it's not. You kind of feel disjointed about it all. You've come full circle on yourself. This whole situation has come full circle on itself, and there's new opportunities now, and you're seeing a much bigger picture. Okay, there is some dissatisfaction here. All right, you have certainly been working on yourself. All right, there's a lot of conflict here. Okay, and there's, for some of you, in your opinion, too much interference from other people. All right, and even in work, it's too competitive. You feel like you don't fit. Whatever the situation is for you, you feel like you don't fit. I'm getting that you are prepared to travel great distances, but there's a particular place and a particular person you want to be with. All right. Yep. Finally, it all coming to a point where, opinions are going to be brought out into the open. A discussion take place. This is like my fiery climax. Again, it's wand energy or staff energy, if you want to call it that. It's fire energy, and the situation could become a bit heated. Okay, there could even be children involved in this, but what I'm getting is, you picking up on an opportunity. There's certainly travel here for some of you. All right, but there's a lot of pent up emotion that's been building up. I'm kind of getting you've been biting your tongue in the situation. You've been keeping quiet. All right, there's been some split loyalties here. Could well be that you and the person you're dealing with is in another situation. So there could be two connections here, or even three, but it's like a spider's web emotionally. the person you're dealing with could be well married, even if they're separated from somebody, from a marriage or whatever. There's other people to consider here. Perhaps I'm picking up children, or even their work. Is the wedge is there, but you feel like you've been going around in circles. You've been wanting change, but what I'm getting is now that your mindset is very different now. You're coming into a different way of thinking. As I said, you've come full circle. You're approaching the whole situation with a very, very different attitude, and you're not going to be held responsible for other people's decisions. No. I'm even getting one scenario where it's not you in particular, but a person you're married to or connected to. They're thinking of leaving the situation. So whatever the situation is going to change here, and there's a judgment call being made. This is a life-changing decision for some of you. Things are never going to be the same again. Okay. And for a lot of you, this is going to end up in a separation. Okay, but whichever way you go, all right, you're doing this for yourself, all right, because you've got 2 3s here, and that's that. And you're standing up in your own reading, so you're acting on your terms now, nobody else's. Like I say, it could well be that you're living with somebody, married to somebody or whatever, and either you or them has got an interest elsewhere, but there is a separation here. And even if this person you're living with or connected to, I'm picking up them investigating or another opportunity here, whether that's work or another personal opportunity. But for some of you, I'm getting a temporary separation here. There's nothing permanent about this, because what I'm actually getting is a separation and a coming back together. Literally, what goes around comes around. So it would seem, even if you're in a separation now, it would seem to me that it's all going to come full circle. Thanks very much for watching.